So he's got to hit the start here. Adam Peaty in the centre in the red hats. The final of the men's 100 metres breaststroke. This first 25 metres, so important to set up the race.
Absolutely, and looking good so far.
Well, he's delivering the fury down this last 50 that he promised he would, and Adam Peaty is going to win the second gold medal at consecutive Olympic Games. Look at this, utterly brilliant. Adam Peaty is the double Olympic champion. Fantastic swim from Adam Peaty of Great Britain. Adam Peaty is again Olympic champion on the men's 100 metres breaststroke. What can Team Great Britain do? Their fastest seed into this final. So 2 men, 2 women, they can swim them in any order they like. And I hope that's not Kathleen, is it?
Yeah, she slipped on the wall, I think. Kathleen Dawson in the red cap, not a great start. I think she slipped on the wall, which is not good. Look at that now. So Peaty has a job to do. That was a quick takeover from Adam. He was ready, step forward. Now he's got to eat this up now. He's got a couple of breaststrokers ahead of him on the right-hand side, top of the pool there.
Well, this is really interesting. We need a lead here, I think. It'll be very good if we can. We need certainly about a second lead over the Australians in the yellow hats. Anna Hopkin, what a great opportunity here for Great Britain. Great Britain lead with 100 metres to go. China second, Italy third, and now the charge is going to come. The Australians are going to come charging. The yellow hat of the Olympic champion there. And Anna Hopkin is going to bring Great Britain home to gold, I think. She's got about 10 metres to go, and Great Britain are going to win their 4th gold in the swimming pool. It's the mixed medley relay. Great Britain win gold by miles. Well, a historic moment for Team Great Britain and the Olympic Games. The first time the mixed 4x100 medley relay has ever been swum at the Olympic Games, and it's gold to Great Britain.
Great Britain chasing a 3rd gold medal in Tokyo 2020.
Kieran Smith has put in a blinder of her first leg.
Tom Dean a little bit off his pace, 1:45.7. It's not the best of starts for Great Britain. They won't mind. There's talent across the quartet, and it does take 4 to win the medals. James Guy now in for Great Britain. Great experience in James Guy. He's an individual world champion in his own right from 2017, and here he comes in to do the job for the relay, as he has done so often over the last 6-7 years. Looking at the Americans, he's eaten into the lead. They're neck and neck at the moment. The best of the rest behind the 2 leaders is possibly Australia in 5, with possibly the Russians in 6. This is going to be very tight.
There's another 100 to go. You don't want to be trying to win it at the 700 metre mark. In the water for the USA is Townley Haas, trying to pick back up after Zach Apple absolutely fatigued in the final stages of his leg. Stays underwater of that choppy, drag-filled space off the turns, and look at him head home. And look at this race for the silver and bronze.
Nothing in it. It's going to be gold for Great Britain. They're celebrating already. A procession for Duncan Scotland. Look, the world record right at his fingertips. In the closing stages, the battle behind him is between Australia and the Russian Olympic Committee. Great Britain strike gold, 6:58.58. First arrives is Ryloff. Ryloff in 3, keep your eyes on him, he's nowhere in this. It's the United States are going to hand over him first, also Italy. Chekon gives the Italians the great start, but Murphy in front, 52.31 the time for the Americans.
The field just starting to even out, because here comes that bobbing red cap of Adam Peaty for Great Britain. Look at the water he's taking away from the rest of this field.
Great Britain on the charge, the strength of Adam Peaty, the Olympic champion against the Italians. Martinenghi is just being overhauled. He'll do his best to hang on for Italy. They're in 4, and they're in perhaps 2nd position at the moment. The United States have Michael Andrew just beginning to fade a little bit, struggling in the closing stages, but they've got Caleb Dressel coming in. So Great Britain in the lead now, handing over to James Guy.
Peaty needed to give James Guy as much of a lead as he possibly could, because Dressel is going to absolutely fly across in lane number 1. Dressel is now going to lead it around for the USA from lane number 1. Zach Apple in the water for the USA. In the water for Great Britain is Duncan Scott.
15 metres to go. The Americans still have the advantage on the charge for Great Britain. This is going to be close in the closing stages. America win gold. Great Britain for the silver.
A long hold from the start and nerves really jangling on the start of that men's 200 metres freestyle.
It's what I thought. Peaty on the top, going out fast, taking that side of the lane, the race out, and Wang and Dean, great that they're next to each other, because these two guys go out really quickly at the beginning. Wang will take the race on. Duncan Scott doing typically sitting back, but this race has gone very quickly down the first 100. I don't want it to get away from Scott. Look at that time. Dean's still in there, and Schaefer from Brazil is in there. Come on, Tom Dean. Come on, Duncan Scott.
Well, Tom Dean and Duncan Scott looking really good at the moment, and they've got 15 metres to go. Tom Dean in 6, Duncan Scott in 4, and we could get 2 medals, and can they be gold and silver? Can they be gold and silver? Yes, Tom Dean is Olympic champion on the 200 metres freestyle, and Duncan Scott's got the silver.
Now watch for the American, Michelangelo. He's going to be on the charge. It's a good start from Laszlo Shea.
Very smooth backstroke coming into the halfway mark. Andrew's still pushing. He's a great breaststroker, so expect to see him very competitive here, fast on the underwater.
4 swimmers on the charge now. Wang is leading the charge. In lane 4 with the white hat. Duncan Scott coming through in lane 5 for Great Britain. It's now a battle between Wang and Scott for gold. Wang strikes gold. Scott in the silver, and Desplanches. Great start from the American. Ryan Murphy up in 3 with the black hat, but also rising first. Evgeny Rylov in the middle of the pool. You can see Luke Greenbank. He's got the red hat for Great Britain in the 3. At Tokyo 2020. Coming back on him now is Ryan Murphy. The battle for bronze between Greenback and Neffert. Gold it is for Rylov. Silver for the American Ryan Murphy, and bronze for Great Britain's Luke Greenbank.